Good morning, everybody. I thought I would do something a little bit different today, and that is take you shopping with me. And I thought I would talk while I'm driving, just to let you know kind of what my experience was in the hospital. So it's been, let's see, 1999 was the last time I was in the hospital as an inpatient. So this was an experience for me since 1999, almost like 17 years, and that was because I had the hysterectomy. So I thought I would give you my thoughts on this hospitalization. So as I told you, I had the pain in my side, and so they did the cardiac cath, and the first hospital I went to was locally. It was my a little hospital right here in town where I live, and I live out in pretty much in the country. We have a lot of sugarcane fields where I am, and back roads, and so this is a little hospital that is affiliated with my big hospital that I actually work for. So when I went there, they immediately got me in to see the doctor right away. And one of the nurses that was there was one of the nurses I used to work with. So, and not as, I did not do patient care at this time. I make phone calls for my ER, but this lady was in the ER, or this nurse in the ER, she was a pediatric nurse, or she is a pediatric nurse. So she was there, and she took great care of me, great care. And the doctor immediately come in to see me. The lab guy come in, the x-ray people. They had me in and done with all that and into the other hospital for the cardiac cath within an hour. I would say an hour and 15 minutes. And it was a pretty long drive. It's about a 25-minute drive. By ambulance, it's probably a little quicker because they don't have to stop for lights or anything. So, excuse me. So they got me to the hospital. They got me in the cardiac cath lab. They did that cath, and then they did the CAT scan of my back, and had me up in a room within like a 2-hour period. So that was a phenomenal experience. It really was. The nurses that I had on the floor were fabulous, fabulous. Everybody was just, it was for what I was there for, it was a really very positive experience. Now, would I want to do it again? No, I would not. I would like to be healthy and feeling good like I am right now. So yesterday, Sunday, and today have been my best days, and I'm thanking the Lord for that. Friends of mine prayed for me. They laid hands on me. They anointed me with oil, and from that point on, I have been feeling like almost like my old self. In fact, yes, pretty much 99% my old self. So anyway, while I was in the hospital, they gave me a diet, which was a heart-healthy diet. And you would be flabbergasted to see what was on this heart-healthy diet. So let me say, for breakfast, they offered me French toast, pancakes, syrup, decaf coffee, orange juice, fruit. Now, you know, all that stuff has sugar in it. And what does sugar do? Sugar turns to fat, right? Right. So no bacon, no meat of any kind for breakfast. And those of you who know me know that I love my bacon. I do. I love my bacon. Everything goes better with bacon and butter and coffee. Okay, so since I was not there any longer for a heart issue, I asked the nurse if she could please have them change my diet to a regular diet. She got right on that, and bingo, I had a regular diet within the next few hours. For lunch, I had a regular diet. So that was good. And so afterwards, not afterwards, but during the time I was there, I had IV fluids running, and they were giving me Narco for my pain, and that really knocked the pain out. I've never taken Narco before, not that I know of anyway, but it did knock the pain out. But then eventually, Monday morning, when I was told that I was going to be discharged, they decided that they were going to do the biopsy of my lung. And so, but they weren't going to do it until 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So they were going to give me a clear liquid diet, but then they changed their mind and said, no, we're going to do it at 11. So they did it at 11 o'clock. And once that got done, I was able to be discharged home. So I had taken a Narco on an empty stomach. Not a good plan. Not a good plan at all. So when after the biopsy, and my son and my housemate came and to take me home, I started feeling a little nauseous, and then on the ride home I was really nauseous, and then when I got home I was really nauseous. So, and mind you, I didn't have anything to eat except for I was craving a bagel, so they brought me a bagel and cream cheese, so I had half bagel and cream cheese, and that's it. That's all I ate for the day. So when I got home, I went directly to my room, to bed. I don't know if anybody out there in YouTube land is an oiler, which I do Young Living oils and Melaleuca oils. And Melaleuca is a company that my daughter is involved with. And Young Living is a friend of mine. She's involved in that. So, yeah, excuse me. So Young Living has this oil called Digize, D-I-G-I-Z-E. And you can put it in a capsule and take it. It's for your stomach. It's for regurgitation. It's for reflux. It's for heartburn. It's for all that inner stuff in your belly, in your gut. And so I don't take it in a capsule. I just put it between my hands. I rub it, just 2 drops, and then I rub it on my stomach, upper stomach and lower stomach. And you can feel it kind of get warm. It doesn't burn and sting or anything. It just gets warm. And I don't mind the smell, but my friend does not. She hates the smell. She can't even tolerate it. So, but I can. I'm fine with it. And then I took some peppermint and I sniffed the peppermint, inhaled the peppermint, and I laid down and slept for 2 hours. So that took care of my nausea, my regurg, and all that. And so from that point on, it was just recuperation time. I could hop a plane right now and get there. That's what I would love to do, but that's not going to happen. So my friend Rhonda, who was my partner, is my partner for Italy, Rhonda and Sylvia. They're now in Venice, and Rhonda called me at 4:30 this morning, which was okay because I was already awake for some reason. Probably go to the bathroom. And the phone rang, and it was her, and I'm like, what? So she called me from Venice. They had been on one of their tours. It was a glass blowing tour of where they go and they blow the glass and make beautiful glass. And she actually purchased one of them for me for my birthday. I thought that was very sweet of her. And on the bottom rim, it's got Happy Birthday, Marion, Venice, Italy, 2017. I could just cry thinking of that. How sweet that it was of her to do that. She didn't have to do that. It was a lovely thing. So, yeah. So, I was going to go back to work today, but I figured I needed one more day. Excuse me. To do some errands, get some errands done for the week, and then get back to the business of real life, work. The thing that keeps me fed, keeps me in a car, keeps me in a house. So, okay guys, I think I'm going to wrap this up now. I may turn this video back on the way home to give you some countryside of where I live. I'll see. Video without giving a little bit of insight to the ketogenic way of eating. It has been a salvation for me, actually, life-saving. I started it back in July, and it's been 7, 8, 9 months now. I've only lost 23 pounds. However, I've lost about 16, 18 inches, 2 dress sizes, and it really has helped me try to keep my eating, what I'm thinking about eating, what I eat, I think about first before I just grab something to eat for the sake of eating. If you're thinking about you want to lose some weight or you want to get healthy, I would suggest you look into this ketogenic way of eating. It's high fat, low carb, and moderate protein. And definitely check with your doctor first. And I wish you all the best, and I hope that if you have anything that you want to ask me or any questions about it, you can always comment below, and I will definitely answer your questions. I do thank you for watching the video again. Don't forget to thumbs up, comment below, share the video, and remember to be kind to one another. It's a rough world out there. I love you all. Bye-bye.